Hey everybody, welcome to this Sports Talk Network. It's been a long day at work, so deal with it. Got to the finale for This Is Us, so I'm just gonna go through this. What you think it's gonna get done. Anyways, and with that third season of This Is Us is over, we finally know who her is, whether Randall and Beth break up, and the state of Kate and Toby's relationship. So fans are left with a question that only This Is Us season 4 theories can answer. This Is Us season 3 finale revealed many details about the Pearson family's future. For one, Kevin has a son. Rebecca has some sort of dementia, which is why Randall needs to remind her that she's his son when he talks to her. Randall and Beth are still together, but Kate and Toby are not. I'm not going to deliver this until the answer comes 3 more questions to take place. So much mystery around the next season, and though This Is Us season 4 is months away, the internet has already started brainstorming the answers to the series' pressing questions. Where is Miguel, who is Kevin's son's mom? And where the heck is Kate? Here we are going to go over season 3, the finale. Looking forward to season 4. One of the biggest surprises in the season 3 finale was the return of Nicky, Jack's younger brother, who apparently thought died in the Vietnam War, only to find out years later that he was still alive. Nicky and Jack's relationship became estranged after Nicky accidentally killed a Vietnamese boy while playing with grenades on a boat. Part of his modern-day storyline dealt with his guilt over this and how he never told Jack it was an accident where he died. This brings us to the flash forward for Nikki. The only Pearson family member with Rebecca in her room. But how did he reconnect with the Pearson family? The Pearsons after they went their separate ways. Well, a fan does have a theory that Nikki reconnects with the Pearsons because of baby Jack, Kate and Toby's son, named after Kate's late father. Because he was never to make amends with his older brother, Nikki may see baby Jack as a way to redeem himself and rid of some of the guilt. And another person suggested that Nikki may serve as a donor match for baby Jack later in life because of the health complications revealed in his birth. This is also on the Big 3's birthday. This isn't specifically a theory for season 4, but for the series as a whole, creator the Hollywood reported that the season 3 finale was the midway point for the entire series. Midway point, huh? It's going to be 6 seasons total. And that the series will likely end after 6 seasons. What this means is that the writers have likely thought of how to end the series, and many fans think that it will end the way it began on the Big 3's birthday. In the flash forward, Beth makes sure to pin the tail on the donkey to the nursing home where Rebecca is. Fans believe that this is a clue that Rebecca will die on the Big 3's birthday, and that the rest of the series will flash back and forth between this flash forward, which will be the final scene of the series. And again, that's just a fan theory. The entire series started on their birthday, and the flash forward, they have a game with them as adults. I think it is possible everyone gathering to say goodbye to Rebecca may not just be a random point in the future, but maybe the last scene of the whole series. If it happens to be on the birthday of the Big 3, then we'll have to come full circle, a fan said. Another fan added, I definitely think tonight we saw scenes from the finale, which is kind of weird, to be quite honest. It's not what the show is cooking. If this theory was true, though, it would be very meta because, as a fan proposed, the idea that the series is actually the Big 3 describing key events from their lives to Rebecca, who has dementia and can no longer remember the moments she spent with her family throughout their lives. Kind of be an ending, whether good ending, bad ending, like How I Met Your Mother with the whole storytelling. The fan also suggests that this is how the title of the show, This Is Us, is mentioned in the story. People have mentioned theories of the entire show being the adult kids describing events from Rebecca's life to her. If that was the case, I could see the final scene being the Big 3 holding a scrapbook saying, This is us. Though out there and And the theories make sense. As another fan explained, people with dementia often use photos and artifacts to remind themselves of memories. This could be it in the therapy world. Memory books are common for when people start going through the stages of dementia. They often contain documents, photos, and other artifacts of people's lives to help cement their memories. Fran said. Toby moved to California is the reason why Kate and Toby break up. In an interview with the New York Post, Chris Sullivan, who plays Toby, confirmed that Kate and Toby are broken up, which is hinted when we see Toby without Kate at his wedding ring. At that point, Kate and Toby are no longer married, he said. Who knows why that could be? Clearly, Toby is still in communications with Kate and Jack. There are a lot of reasons why marriages don't continue. The show's running staff hasn't told us exactly what the situation will be, but I think either way, there are a lot of lessons to be learned, as said in that interview. Well, what happened to the marriage? Well, there's a theory that the breakup has to do with Kevin moving to California to spend more time with Kate and baby Jack. As seen in previous seasons, Kate and Kevin's close relationship has caused a rift in Kate's relationship with Toby, who has felt left out when Kate seeks comfort from Kevin instead of him. This feeling was hinted at the season 3 finale, where Toby looks less than happy when Kevin tells him that he's moving to California and asks him to fetch him. Toby will suffer from post-traumatic depression, Male postpartum depression hasn't been seen in TV and film as much as female postpartum depression, but with This Is Us promise to cover new ground in the future, it could make it the way to Toby's storyline. A fan once did say, though, and did introduce this theory after the show revealed that depressed Toby in the flash forward. The fan also speculates that Toby's depression could be one of the reasons for his breakup with Kate. Becca believes Nikki is Jack. One of the biggest questions in the season 3 finale is why Nikki? Out of the entire Pearson family is in the room with Rebecca. The show revealed that Rebecca has dementia. When Randall walks into the room and has to remind his mom that she's his son. A fan introduced a theory in this theory that after seeing Nikki in the room with Rebecca, I immediately thought that Rebecca believes he is Jack, and that's why he's there. The fan also said I could be wrong, but I know in my grandmother's case, she was living in the past and could only remember people from that time of her life. My brother lived with her for years after my grandfather died, before the dementia set in, and at the end, she couldn't recognize him because she couldn't associate a person from her past. To him, perhaps Rebecca can only remember Jack, and because Nikki and Jack are brothers, she sees the resemblance in him, which gives her comfort in her dementia. Kevin is a single dad. The season 3 finale revealed that Kevin has a son with a 12-year-old-ish blonde boy walked past Randall and told him that his dad was out grabbing food. The episode doesn't reveal who the boy's mom is, but fans believe Kevin could be a single dad. This is based off Randall's question to the boy, "Where is your dad?" Because the entire Pearson family was together to see Rebecca. One would assume that Randall would ask, "Where are your parents?" instead of specifically Kevin. Why did Randall only ask the little boy, "Where is your dad?" and nothing about his mom? And why was Kevin's wife slash baby mama not only at the house but not even mentioned by anyway? A fan did share a thought that other arguments that the child could be adopted. Many assumed that because of the child's age, and the flash forward is about 15 years in the future, so Kevin would be in his late 30s when he had him. And his physical resemblance to Kevin, that he's his biological child. But many points to young Kevin in the flashback who looks a lot like the son. Looks a lot like the son. There's a lot of his personality traits. So who Madison is Kevin's son's mom, but we'll see about that. Kate isn't dead, but looks different. Where's Kate? We know that Kate and Toby broke up, but we don't know where exactly she is. Is she dead? Is she gone? What's going on here? And in addition, maybe we see Kate at the show is saving her parents for surprise. I'm betting that Kate wasn't in the flash forward because she lost a lot of weight in the future. I remember the actress saying that the serious weight loss was part of the character arc. The show needed to give her time to make it happen. And that is true. Dang true. I did enjoy the finale for what it was. But all in all, it still was pretty dang awesome. It was totally awesome. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm just looking forward to seeing how things go moving forward. And with a new season coming up months from now, hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Tonight in WrestleMania, I'll be wired and tired. But anyways, for the rest of your evening, enjoy your day. Bye-bye. As always, take care.